Pain Brewmaster, and I think, oh, if you misplay one fight, your hero can have a bad time. Whereas Pango, I feel like, you know, you just keep getting your ultis off. Feels kind of good. TB, I can delay the game with my illusions. They seem to have a little bit more of like these bigger grace periods on the side of OG. Whereas Secret, some of their moments feel like they're a little under pressure.
Okay. Well, we'll see if, you know, they are going to respond well to that pressure, if they're going to be able to contend with it. And of course, you've sort of got that other change that's happened with PA, right? Which is the ability to see when crits are happening.
So, look, I guarantee someone's watching this right and they're like, what hero's that? They're just confused.
That's fair.
Surely there's like half of you guys have never even seen this cosmetic.
It does look very strange, but it is what it is. You know, you got yourself a nice little PA.
Dude, the weapon's so sick, though.
It does look really cool.
That's some good stuff. Okay, sorry. You were talking about actual important Dota things. I apologize.
Well, a little bit.
I can't get over it.
Not really. Well, Seb, is he going to get caught? Nah, he's fine. He's out of there. They're going to get the runes padded off. And a little sorry to disappoint you coming from the chat, too. I guess the big thing that I'm thinking about is like the ability to sort of span daggers from range on the PA and then know that your next hit's going to be a crit is kind of awesome for like how these fights have turned out sometimes, I feel like. But likewise, if you're sort of spamming daggers from range, that kind of gives an opportunity for Doom to know where you're at. And maybe then he makes the jump and then you're just dead.
Yeah, but in the lane, it's going to be tough. And we already saw this earlier with the Venge versus the Doom, where with the Gyrocopter, he was able to try and abuse him a little bit, lower down that armor, make them upset. Now you're going to have daggers. Like, Seb is starting with just 2 armor here on this line. As they lose the courier immediately, DM, wake up, buddy. What time is it over? It's like 7 o'clock, man. You can't... You saw the Venge.
That hurt. That one does not feel great. The plus side, at least for them, is that they do have the double... wand or magic stick rather, so they're going to get a ton of stick charges, which should give them pretty good trading throughout this, and if they can set up for it.
Jeez, well, I was going to get another courier, guys. All right,
dude,
he barely
almost got it.
He didn't want to get earth spike, so he backed up.
Well played.
He's vicious down here. It's like, I am the only animal. I am the puppy. And he's going to go for the old half pull. Yeah, it's a 3/4 pull. He snags. He lets one creep through. And does he get the range creep deny? Oh, he's so good. Oh, he's good.
They nailed it, man. That's big. So a good start to the laning stage over there, keeping that pressure on. We'll see how it ends up going, as up top, they're probably going to run into a lot of issues. Kitrak is going to be super annoying, already playing underneath the tower, and then, of course, can take off that Astral Spirit buff, too. So even if Yamich tries to get into a position where he can try and trade effectively with that extra damage and armor, Kitrak's there to remove it.
Yeah, what a nuisance, honestly.
Oh, he does get the courier snipe, though. Courier's just going away left and right here. My God.
Important to note that although Brewmaster is now a pretty powerful hero, FBZ is one of those players who would play it even when it wasn't like busted. Like he was like kind of like a Monkeys guy, where he's willing to bring it out in the pro matches because he sees that it's a good Brewmaster game. So you're hoping that for Secret, this is going to be a big advantage in this patch, because I think the hero is like just averagely pretty good right now and can be played in more situations. So he should be having a better time because of that. Then again, those old school brew players, I think, also liked that Ags that just gave you 2 charges, because I don't know. I know it was kind of boring, but I feel like anyone who played brew before that Ags and then Ags got introduced was just like, this is insane. I just get my ulti twice. Like,
yeah, it's
really I used to have to buy a refresher for this.
No, it's super good. And I mean, you do have like sort of definitely some nice gets here. I feel like the Drunken Brawler getting it this early on is pretty nifty. You just get into a little disco show, but getting that early value in it. I'm curious if he takes the 3rd point in Cinder Brew or not, because it is easy to ignite it, obviously, with the Astral Spirit in this lane against Yuragi. But the other thing is just getting those bonus damage, or rather bonus effects from all of the brewed up thing is really good for them as well. Armel mid, 18-3 versus the 17-4, but is somewhat low on the HP, as Biziem's been going for the swashes through him.
Yeah, Biziem just doing great right now. I mean, considering that he has the 2 points in the dagger as well. Like, it's not like he's just doing a screen build for rotations or something. This is a more punishing build of ensuring that he's still investing into the Shadow Strike, and to still be keeping up like that is great for Biziem. Of course, that can change, especially with the third point, because like dagger is kind of weird. Level 1, you don't even throw the dagger. Level 2, it doubles up, so you start chucking them. And then level 3, it starts to kind of get over that hump where they really need the runes. So it's a combination of controlling runes. Oh, you're dead. Thank you for controlling my runes, good friend.
My God.
That's like literally the worst thing that can happen to Queen of Pain. Because she's about to hit level 5, she's about to get dagger, and then he gets a rune and you die.
They are going to get at least a return kill here. So something salvaged as DM goes down. But yeah, that kill onto Quap, like you said, is huge. So really nice stuff there.
Oh man, that's what we talk about these runes, right? Like in some of our earlier matches today, this idea of like the rotations aren't huge to like kill people anymore. It's just to secure these runes.
Where are you going?
And you know, you don't want a sad mid player because we all know they're a little whiny, you know?
Well, they're gonna get another kill up top too. Kitrak pairing together with his little centaur and making the kills happen. I mean, they're looking good. That's what you want to see.
I also think that Ench is underpicked right now. I think this hero is still pretty strong. It just hurts to pick these heroes after they get nerfed pretty hard. But, you know, you watch someone like Celery or now Kitrak here too. Puppey's in the same vein of just, they're so good on these heroes and the ability to rotate early with the creeps that there's just, it's still something that no other hero can really accomplish.
Right. No, it can be really oppressive the way that you play this. And Kitrak now is like gotten so much gold off of that kill too. He's brought out, I believe, boots and a full magic wand. So he can start to keep that pressure on. Now, of course, FBZ trying to move in, find Yuragi. As soon as Kitrak shows up with the seed shot, they got to run away.
Yeah, that's a lot of free damage there. And he also did get a half pull off that again.
The rotation in. Level 6 hit it beforehand. He had blink, but just couldn't get it off. And like the other problem is that, like you talked about, dagger build for Armel, he took a 3rd point in it. He only has 1 point in Scream of Pain.
Losing your lane with 3 points dagger is that's some like, you know, top left, go next. That's some bad energy right there.
That's tough. Gonna need to make the most of this if possible, but I mean they're putting the pressure on. FBZ is getting dove back behind his tower right now. OG just on one, chasing down Secret. The stomp is there, looking for a turn. It's not turning into anything, but Kitrak does get big swiped by Yamich. Seb now in far. He's going to throw out the Earth Spike, trying to back away. But FBZ there for the rundown, gets the brood up, and Puppey comes in to clean up the kill.
That looked like so much damage from Yamich when they got in there. Ooh, that's a nice run. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, he did the most damage in that fight, mostly just through raw punches. Had a huge buff. He did almost 1,000 damage just running them down there. And of course, helping to secure that wisdom room, partially why I'm sure they were opting for such an early dive.
Yeah.
And now Armel hitting level 6. I don't even know if he takes Sonic Wave. I feel like he'll probably invest it into something else because I don't think he's going to make a big rotation or an attempt with it. I think he'd rather just have the points and scream.
Potentially. I mean, it's tough, right? Like, you're sort of in this really awkward spot at this point, and Biziem is starting to accelerate. If he gets into this Diffusal Blade before too long, he is denying creeps with that illusion. Dude, give the man a break. My God. This is straight up bully stuff. Crystallis?
He's like thinking about it right now. He's like, if I had a Lance of Pursuit right now, I would be in there.
Crystallis, Kitrak, they're onto him, trying to take him down. And the stomp is there, connects Kitrak low, very survivable with all that heals, and Crystallis has gone in too far. Now he tries to get away. Oh no, my God. Misclicked onto the little portal there. And instead, it's going to be Yamich that's in trouble. They chase him down, find him with the Earth Spike, and
I think he's okay. He's stomped
Puppey nearby. Yeah, they'll get him out. So a little bit too scary to dive that one.
Biziem is also rotating down here too, so if anyone decides to stick around or they try and make a second go, could be in trouble.
Weird game. Very strange, but OG definitely coming out the better for it.
All right, let me see a Lance of Pursuit for this Pangolier. Let's really get Biziem out of control here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh,
Does he get it?
Oh, yeah. God.
That's what you want to
I
see.
hate this item, dude.
It's really annoying.
It's so dumb.
Oh, the stomp into the tower take for Seb. He's already got his blink dagger eyed up. All right, yeah, Biziem is going to deal a ridiculous amount of damage with this Diffusal Blade Lance of Pursuit. He got off to a really good start in his lane, and I think this Pango might start taking over the game very shortly. Meanwhile, Kitrak just keeps running into the jungle and just face-checking these moves from the other two supports, and they can't do anything about it.
FPZ is going to have to be really careful with his magic wand charges, because I definitely see a world where he doesn't get off ulti purely off of mana.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to basically save wand just to use split, I feel like.
Right. Is queuing up the Hand of Midas, though, so has ideas about the way that this game is going to go. And obviously done on the Urn of Shadows, which is a nice little combination with the Cinder Brew.
I think for Brew, every single game you just should buy Midas. I think every other item is just so bad on the hero, and the levels in gold is just so much more important. Particularly the levels. You're just buying experience on this hero. You know?
Kitrak
and
takes the invis.
Okay.
Oh my god. Right in their face.
Because like when you play Brew, you don't get to use items during your ulti, whereas Midas is at least used for your ulti.
And Puppey just going to die as they drop the roll in there. I mean, they're going to need something from him, right? And I mean, while I agree with you that, like, obviously you're at least getting something out of the, you know, the split and everything, because you can keep spamming and getting the levels up to higher and do more. Maybe that's a problem also with the hero that they have, that he's not able to really move around and make some stuff happen, because OG are already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. And that comes back to those small windows that I was talking about with their heroes. Like, that's the problem with Brewmaster and Queen of Pain, that I feel like if you make those little mistakes, they're really hard to recover from. Like, you need a big fight win with this split, or it feels like you're not doing a whole lot. And they're trying to set it up by bringing Crystallis through the portal early. So they're hoping that OG are going to mass TP to defend this, while they're also protecting Crystallis by removing him away from the bottom tower, where it's actually kind of dangerous. But I don't think they're going to find a defense up here, so he'll just be farming his way through while he waits.
And meanwhile, setting up on the mid lane. This is the bigger thing. If OG can manage to, you know, come on down and take this mid tower while simultaneously, you know, I mean, they lose their tower up top, but if they get this one for free, it's pretty huge. And yeah, the scan comes out. They know what's going on. Secret can't come to defend. Not with all those heroes there mid.
And now the hardest part of the game for Secret begins, where they've lost this mid tower and they have a PA that needs to farm Battle Fury. And so you need to try and keep these farming areas safe while having limited fighting resources, because you have to play around Brewmaster split. So this is the toughest time for them. It's not going to be easy.
Kitrak, BZM move into the triangle. Crystallis down bottom is going to reveal himself. DM is right there. Hard to get close enough to drop a Doom down. But
or
Seb
to
is nearby.
unblur him.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they need.
I hate Blur.
I mean,
I have real hater energy in this matchup for some reason. I don't know.
a little bit.
It's just Blur's so dumb right now. I think we can all agree. It's 400 range, guys. That's too
very
low.
small. Well, I mean, yeah, if that's almost any other hero at that point, Seb gets a kill with Doom, right? And they just can't do it because they can't walk into the PA. But it's also really mitigating the places where PA can feel safe farming. And after Blur's down, has to walk away. While the rest of Secret is sort of trying to farm. Crystallis doesn't have anywhere to farm. There's nowhere he feels safe. He's walking between these towers right now. Well, Secret push out the other lanes. Crystallis is just hoping for a wave.
Oof. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But getting there, I guess, right?
I mean, it's a 4K gold lead.
Getting there.
Minutes.
Yeah. Obswart sees where Seb is.
The turn. They get the sleep. Crystallis wants this kill. Can he get it? Yes. This is the best case scenario for them right now.
Killing the lion. Yeah.
Honestly.
You're not wrong. Keep in mind, there is a TB in this game. I know we haven't seen him in a while, but he's actually just the third most farmed core because his own Doom and Pango are both ahead of him. So, yeah, they are finding a little bit of space. They're getting something, but up top, Sonic Wave.
Yeah, he just used that to try and get him away, but it's not going to matter. Blinked to escape, but they were already there. Yeah, man, it is looking rough out here for Secret. FBZ hasn't been able to get an ulti off. He's going in for Radiance. I mean, it's going to be there eventually, but it's going to take a while.
Clearly, there's something wrong with Agnums, guys.
Apparently.
This can't be the way. This can't be okay.
I mean, it has been just sort of about holding their area. Now, I'm curious what OG want to do at this point, right? Because you have such a long window until Secret want to do anything. Crystallis, Battle Fury, Radiance, Brewmaster. You have a Quap that's kind of just chilling. How do OG want to play this? Because they have a strong point with Pango, but likewise, not sure if they want to make a move with Terrorblade and then also having the Doom that wants to scale. It's a bit of a farm fest.
Yeah, it is. They just want to get key items up. They're going to get Seb his Blink Dagger, and then they're going to move in. They're going to get better wards down. They're going to try and ward up all the spots that PA wants to farm. Because once PA has a Battle Fury, there's still more farming to be done. It's a Phantom Assassin. Then they'll just hunt.
DM?
You don't want this smoke.
Okay. They got him here. This is dangerous. The Doom dropped onto Quap, tries to run. DM getting controlled by FBZ. It should be enough for the finish. And in fact, Biziem, with his ulti out now, can they find any more of these kills? Looks like, yamich.
That's why Duracio's my carry.
Dropped.
You know? Duracio sunders you. He saves you there. He sunders you,
fair.
and then maybe he dies. But you know what? You live. So that's my goat, you know? I actually saw Yuragi. He did look like he might have been turning to do it. He thought about it. There was some consideration.
Oh, no such luck. It does end up being the Doom for 2 supports, which I think is Secret. You got to be pretty happy about. Now, if FBZ ends up stepping too far out and gets killed, then it'd be quite bad. But he's got an earn charge now. Getting a kill out of the ulti is what you want to see.
Yeah, at least it's something to work with. But it's a strong lead still remaining here for OG. As get some stuns happening down there. Most importantly, they just want to, again, keep moving, right? Go through again with Seb. He doesn't need his ulti to be active. They're going to go right for the Aegis. They already have the drums. They're working on the medallion and the solar crest right now for Kitrak, but not going to be required. Secret just cannot move on the map without split, so you're just free.
Yeah. No, it's true. Easy Aegis for OG. And what they decide to do this will be pretty interesting to watch. Terrorblade obviously wanting to get towards that Scotty, but you can probably start taking down some more of the map, putting pressure on objectives slowly but steadily. But we're going to get closer and closer to Radiance. FBZ definitely is starting to come online, and we saw that Battle Fury done. Crystallis is going to get into Farmtown. So it's not looking like a complete blowout at this point. I
love these Pango builds too, where you just have this diffusal into the Manta or diffusal into the Lincolns, depending on whichever one's better for you. Like you just have a bit of offense with the diffusal and then some defensive capabilities to keep you up in the fight, make sure that you're consistently draining the opponent's mana. Just such a frustrating hero when he hits that power spike.
Right.
And right now, Armel is very vulnerable. Yup.
Quick jump. No way to get out of that one. Seb does go down to Crystallis. They blow up one. FBZ showing up, trying to take down Kitrak. They kill him too.
Okay.
So that is one issue. If Seb jumps in, he's in. It does not have a save right now, although he is a good chunk of the way towards a Ghost Scepter. But getting those kills on core is important, even though they lose Armel.
That's just a transfer of wealth right there, right?
True.
You kill your Queen of Pain, but your PA gets 544 XP and 644 gold, and you will take that because you desperately need that second and then that third item. Trying to get a BKB and trying to get a Deso. In which order? Well, that might depend based on what happens with this Aegis. If they could perhaps take care of this Aegis somehow, There's a world where maybe he gets Deso first, but more than likely he'll probably just play it safe and get the BKB.
Yeah. No, that feels likely. I mean, again, it's still into Doom, which is a little bit scary, but BKB so good against all the rest of the heroes of OG.
Precious bounty.
He's top net worth. I was not expecting that at this point of the game. I thought for sure he was going to struggle a little bit more, but they did a good job of protecting some of those key areas where he's looking to farm. They're also, you know, sacking their mid, essentially. Like, you saw what happened to Armel.
Yeah.
The reason that happened to Armel is that Armel's being given absolute trash to farm, and they're giving anything with a semblance of being safe to Crystallis, which is what you have to do with the PA in this game, but your queen's going to suffer for it. And your brew is just like, this is why I bought Midas.
Yeah, exactly. Get some Midas, getting towards that Radiance. BZM wanting to chase. I mean, yeah, you laid out what it was that Secret needed to do. Protect these areas where Crystallis his farm, and they've been able to do that. Now, are they trying to get set up on BZM here? If he sticks around a bit too long, might think about this. Heading in, but no, BZM backing away wisely. And they're not going to go on any of those other heroes either, it looks like. God, so annoying getting hit by that diffusal blade for Armel.
And the BKB's actually done. Man, he is farming up a storm right now. He's just getting everything on this map. They're moving as a unit down to the bottom half on OG, and it was read really quickly from Secret. It's not like, oh, they're suddenly here, and then Crystallis started moving. Like, he's been moving up this way for a while, farming every single camp, and continuing to get past them.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed right now.
Dodging those as much as possible. I mean, again, like you said, it's coming at the cost of the farm for the rest of his cores, but that's kind of PA in a nutshell in a way. Smoke up now, OG. They want to find somebody. And Yamich looks like he's going to be the first point of contact. Maybe not. No, they wrap around and are able to hide away.
Oh, he's going for the Wisdom Rune. Puppey.
They're going to.
Are they going to go in time?
They're going. Puppey.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're coming with the rest of the team, though. So Puppey's going to go down, get the Wisdom Rune. And it doesn't look like the rest of Secret are going to come and contest that area.
OG still putting some respect here. Like, they go and catch the wave. Are they going to push this? It doesn't really look like it. It feels like they're happy to just sort of take their ancient stack that Puppey gave them and move on. I mean, their own tower pressure is relatively weak. What are they thinking? Are they bringing over the meta? Okay, he's sticking it around. Force the glyph. Counter glyph.
They are sticking around. Yuragi shows. And with that Scotty, they're going to feel comfortable taking it. Still waiting for these timings.
The defensive glyph alongside the Seas of Serenity was nice because it made so you didn't really have to pop meta.
And they don't have glyph now for high ground because the tier 2 was already taken bottom. That actually hurts a lot.
Yeah, quick read on that there from OG to pop meta instantly. Oh, look at this tower go.
It's gone. That's a tier 3 down. The glyph pop and usage
your base
really hurting them. I don't think they can come back and defend this easily.
Oof. Well, they'll use that fresh glyph that they got very quickly. Now they go to the Tormentor, and they're not moving fast enough here from Secret to contest this. They do see it with the illusion that's stuck in the defender's gate. But yeah, that is just immediately gone. And of course, no longer the little friends. Now the Sprink.
Yeah.
As Valve just wanted casters to say it a bit more, so they put it on the shard instead since we never got the Ags. So Sprink away, Ench, as Armel gets a nice steal on the Wisdom Rune while they were busy inside of Secret's territory.
It's interesting. I mean, it's very clear that Secret are giving up a lot of the map right now because they don't feel like they can fight. And the question will become, is the Radiance enough for FBZ? Do they feel like they need another item past that? It's going to be an interesting timing, like, you know, Scotty done trying to get in towards the Shadow Blade next, but you're also going to get double shards now for OG, which is further going to extend that lead a bit.
Just need one crazy fight.
Yeah.
That's what Phantom Assassin is good for. And, I mean, yeah, you're saying FBZ, that is such a long time coming. It's a long build-up to get this Radiance, where you've been gaining nothing item-wise the entire time, and now you finally get there. That feels very good. And it's not as impactful versus TB as it is versus other illusion carries, of course, because he doesn't rely on the illusion's damage quite as much in fights, but it will help in terms of helping to control the map and continuing to grow FBZ's health, as well as maybe saving him just enough to get off an ulti.
Right. I mean, the mischance, it can be nice, particularly paired together with the PA, right? You're sort of doubling down on the evasion mischance dynamic. And as Terrorblade, you don't want to buy it, but you can see that he is already on Yuragi queuing up the MKB.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. There's some lost value.
Oh, wait a minute. Jump in? Doom? Armel dead. God, I mean, look, I know they're holding back, and you can see that they will blow up Kitrak right afterwards, but it's got to be pretty demoralizing for Secret to just keep losing hero after hero. Like, it's all part of the game plan for them, but it's not a feel-good game plan. Still, yeah, 50-50 on the Dota Plus, though.
Dota Plus has always been a pretty big PA believer. It's kind of like the Spectre effect. It's just seen enough games with it. That is insane to be 50-50 with an 11K lead, though.
Yeah.
But that's largely because it's gold related and not necessarily XP related. Right. It is not a large XP lead for OG. It's actually pretty even. In fact, it's actually a secret. Is it actually a secret XP lead? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Just because of the Midas and the fact that PA is just clearing through all this. And obviously TV has some XP issues using illusions to farm. Mm-hmm. So you lose out on some of that.
I mean, the Tormentor too, giving that one over. BKB for Terrorblade is nice. I'm in a weird position right now with what's going on for Secret, where it feels like on the one hand they really want to take a fight probably soonish now that they're hitting their item timings, but OG is like a whole item ahead of them now, particularly on this Terrorblade. Like the lift on TB, you know, feels good from Brew, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Roche capable of respawning in a little bit over a minute. Now they do kill off that creep, which might signal the OG that they're going to be in at Roche, which is capable of being up right now. Running at them.
Seb is doing some sneaky maneuvers here.
Sees Radiance is on him, immediately runs away, and now they spot him. Seb in trouble. Seb going to go down. Sonic Wave even dropped. And now, still 45 seconds. This would have been a great time for Roche to be up for him.
Yeah, it will at least stay on nighttime right now. And I don't think that made it into the pit.
No.
It looked like it didn't quite, so I don't think OG know that it's not necessarily up right this second. And again, they're still holding this area, using the split. That's a big deal. Armel is going to TP back home, and he has no way of returning, and they know that. But it is to get his BKB, which he now puts in his backpack. So that's going to send OG in.
Oh, Cinder activated. Slow down Doom. Out. Swapped. Getting away. Trying to disengage from this fight. If they can wait out this Doom, but it's too much damage. They take down and kill off the Brew. And now BKB pop from Crystallis blows up DM. Okay, Earth Splitter used. The buyback on the Brew.
This is heavy
running
commit.
back in.
There's no Doom. He wants to fight. He just tanked it with his buyback. This is what I Midased for.
No BKB, though, on Crystallis is a little bit scary as they reveal themselves there. But this should open up the Roche pit.
Yeah.
You would imagine
they just have to wait out meta, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and Rock
he's gone. They are going to get this Aegis, and they're going to get Kitrak too, probably.
Trying to escape from there, but no such luck. As FBZ nearby, they take down the Enchantress and gonna head right on into the pit. So a big win for Secret.
Oh, they are taking control of this game. They are doing PA things. I cannot believe this Radiance is paying off. It might have been a bit too much space that OG took up on the map. Like, it's crazy to have such a gold lead and to be assaulting the high ground, and Secret managed to pull this off. Just fantastic map movement from them. You really just have to give them so much credit considering what they're playing up against. And then like Armel is just dying up top to tier 2s. He's TPing back to a tier 3 to deal with the wave to get his BKB with no boots of travel, and they still don't end up getting punished by it because FBZ tanks the Doom and then buys back. It's a lot of little things that are all adding up for them to actually get this Aegis and keep it out of the hands of OG. Because if they have Aegis and they put it on TB and he's able to just walk high ground and hit buildings without using meta and then respawn meta, you're going to have a bad time. Oh, I hate PA Ags. It's so good.
I mean, this is a really interesting dynamic here. Because, again, it's a 12,000 gold lead for OG, but they are hitting some really strong timings. Like you talk about, PA Ags done now, and I'm a little bit, I mean, again, if TB gets this MKB unhit and he just like turns and starts beating into her, PA is going to die. But we'll see how it goes. Level 19 coming up soon for that level 20 talent as Puppey walks high ground, takes away the ward. They both are gone. Swap down, low ground there. Puppey in trouble, doesn't have a way out of there. FBZ with the split. Not going to opt to use it. So a lot used, but they kill off the Venge.
Did he get the finger debuff? I don't think he did. Or what did that finger there? Because I don't think he got a stack, right? I think he already had 2.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I feel like the finger.
He used finger and he didn't get any damage cast. All right, that's a big Doom.
That's huge. Okay, so still finding kills around the map. OG, yeah, they're still very much not stopping off the back of this Aegis. Can they find a pick off here? BZM? No, he immediately blinks away, and now the jump in. Sep is there, reveals Crystallis. Blur run. Yuragi trying to blanket, jump away, escaping. Armel also leaps to get away from all of them. Dude, it's so scary. What the hell?
This is like the one thing that can't happen for this all to work out, though, is to just randomly lose FBZ. They did not pick up his gem, though. So someone needs to send a secret agent courier up there. Because Secret should know it's still there.
Yeah?
Wait, come on, guys. Get that courier going. What's your courier doing, FBZ? Why is it just sitting in base? Why is your shitty wizard being so shitty?
It's unfortunate. He's
what are we doing?
Over soon. Wow.
It's like they're focused on an incredibly important game, and sometimes players make mistakes too. That can't be right.
Jump in. Crystallis thought about going. Throwing daggers, backing away. The blur is going to be an issue.
I hate it.
Because they don't have a great hero just to jump in at the start. Like, DM kind of can, but he also wants to be able to find that Doom right away.
Yeah, and it has an instant cast time.
Right.
So if you blink in with the eggs, he can just blur.
Right.
And then, you know, that's all it takes, right?
Setting up mid. That gem's still on the ground.
wasn't
like
looking.
About. He's going. Yeah, they ping it. So
he
they
just
see that
walked
the
right
gem is
past
there.
it.
They're going to go get it.
Wait.
I think he pinged it, and now BZM shows jumps. No crits. Where is it? They're not going to get it. DM out. Doom immediately again onto FBZ. All right, Doom is still very good, apparently. That is a problem. Crystallis is gone. That's one life. Does he manage to get out of there again? I don't think so. The chase down comes out. And yeah, I think this is just going to be another quick kill. BKB does have it ready. Turns, wants to fight, but the Ghost Scepter was there. Oh my God. Devastation. OG is just taking him out here.
Oh, that brief window where maybe there's a chance, maybe you can do it, and then suddenly they just slam the door in your face. Catch a couple fingers in there too, I'd say. And now onto the high ground, back what they started. Now into the mid lane. Still have those racks, very vulnerable up top. He's wailing away on them with an illusion. He's looking for 2 lanes.
There's no PA for 40 seconds. There is so much damage done. And Armel getting chased on the bottom side. They find him there. Connects. And the leap away. Do they have a way out to break this? Yes, they do. Armel is still in trouble. And the BKB from DM wants to chase him. Armel, where are you going, buddy? Oh, the blink down south, though. Not bad, not bad. That gets Armel out. Still, it's 2 lanes of racks.
Yeah, we had a nice distraction fight to watch. Yeah, well, they took 2 lanes of racks. So thank you for keeping it exciting there, OG.
My God.
All right, so some setbacks now for Secret. There's no doubt about that. But the potential is still here. The Nullifier, that would be a great choice for Crystallis. No, it's still a PA game. We have to keep that in mind, all right? We can't let the hope die.
I'm with you. I feel like you're taking up the life coach mechanic right now. Just hold out, guys. It's going to be
All
fine.
I'm saying is Dota Plus is a fake friend. You know, they lose one fight, and it's like 87%, you know? Can't do it. Can't be done. Impossible.
Radiant are scanning.
And they're going to grab themselves their Tormentor.
I mean, that's something. Puppey going to be gifted it. So has the double stun at the ready.
Just wait. Just you wait till Kitrak sprinks that. It's be flying out and be like, ha!
That's true. It's scary stuff. I mean, Kitrak almost, I think he has an Orchid coming out right now. That is disgusting.
Yeah, that's a good point. The splits. Am I crazy? Yeah. How many splits have we seen in this game?
I think 1.
That's what I was going to say. And then I was trying to remember where, was it just the Roche fight?
I am
No, he didn't split for the Roche fight.
No, it was the other one that they used to kill the Doom. He got one kill on the Doom, and he has been doomed every time since. Yeah. Yeah, that was wrong target. Just like, I mean, it's really hard. And I mean, you talked about it, the pick of the Brewmaster into both Lion and Doom. I mean, we saw last series there was an Enigma picked into a Doom as well, and he was able to make it work, but it shows why this hero still can be such a big problem to face off against.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He's like panic switching to Void Brawler whenever he stops.
Yeah.
It's like, just in case.
Well, trying to build into a few more of these Aghanim Scepters, it looks like also. They have completed Shiva's on Quap. ET trying to get towards his. But, I mean, you're getting to some really scary items for OG. DM already has the Octarine and the Shiva's done, trying to get into Refresher for himself. We already talked about the Orchid for Kitrak. It's a long Roche respawn, which is like a little bit of benefit for Secret, but with Terrorblade already having MKB and a Silver Edge, I mean, it's a hard fight to take.
Okay, but we got 4 points natural order. We have the ET. Doesn't have the shard, but that's our window. That's always a possibility, right?
Yeah.
PA versus TB 0 armor. It can happen. He still has no plus armor. Doesn't have MKB, of course, so yeah, that's kind of scary. But Yamich, get in there. All right, here comes TB.
Yuragi. They spot one. Armel. Jump in. Find Kitrak. FBZ, so he gets it off. The split's there. Can they find any more? Armel gonna get rolled on. A couple getting hit. Now the chase, the control. Yamich is there, gets the sleep. They're onto him. Low armor, but they woke up. Oh, the Radiance, it woke up Yuragi. That was gonna be their moment. And then they get the Doom onto Armel. Oh, the Radiance. That is not what they wanted.
It's not there.
Oh my God, FBZ. He is going to get chased. Now, they do have the 0 armor strat. If they can get there on top of him, they blow up one. DM in trouble. Can they find more? Crystallis looking, hunting, chasing. FBZ chase gets away, and then the control comes from Lion. Seb is there. Biziem is going to chase down and kill them off.
This ward, dude.
Yeah, that did work. Oh, if they would have been able to get the Earth Splitter off in time, it would have been huge. DM just runs into everybody. Oh my God. He is ready to battle, and Secret can just look on in dismay. They buy back on FBZ, manage just barely get out of danger onto Yamich, but Yeah, OG in control of this one fully. God, imagine how different that looks if they get the stomp into Earth Splitter with ET on top and then PA just setting up for a crit.
Yeah, it looked possible. It looked there. I actually cannot believe FEZ jumped in and clapped there. That was insane.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea how he didn't get hexed or spiked. Maybe Hex is on CD and that's why he did it, but it was still nuts. I can't believe he went for that. It did help set up for some kills. Obviously, you have to play a little bit risky when you're in these situations, but unfortunately, still not enough for them to win that fight. AC now picked up to help against that TV or that ET by Yuragi, and they are going to be in the pit when this spawns either him or the Satyr Banisher. So they know it has to spawn in the next 20. What was it? It was only 15 seconds missing. So
right. I mean, yeah,
there's
he's
no
just
point
waiting.
leaving.
They know what's going on here. Man, what a build from Yuragi, honestly. Like, the Silver Edge MKB AC build on Terrorblade is kind of hype.
Yeah, I like the ACs on TV. I feel like we see it quite a bit now, especially versus the ET games. It's really nice for helping your team, and it's whenever you feel like the push should come relatively soon.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, what am I telling you? There's always a chance.
All right.
All right, where's Nico Baby? Someone get Nico Baby on the horn. We'll call him up. Give Crystallis some tips. All right.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Listen, all I'm saying is Nico Baby wins this game.
All right, we'll see.
That's my PA player right there.
Is he going to be able to get what he needs? A tier 4 token. What does he get for PA? Show us what you got.
Oh, he took the cloak and sent it home.
Oh God, that's so annoying, dude. When they just give it to one of your other teammates. Oh wait a minute, DM.
It was 5 out of 5. It's okay.
Reveals Biziem. He gets the split off. Okay, wait a minute now. Chase down, looking for DM refresher. Turn wants this one badly. Jump forward. Kitrak bid splash damage. They just need to find one. Oh, that would have been so good, but they can't do it.
And that's BKB. 75 seconds now of no BKB available in this PA.
Yeah.
Does not want to mess with the enemy team without that when you're risking the rapier.
I mean, again, you're looking at a very interesting dynamic now, right? Which is that PA can set up for a guaranteed crit with rapier. I mean, that's interesting to watch. If she gets that deadly strike ability, or deadly
it only
focus,
works
rather.
for 6 seconds, right? That is the one thing.
Right, but just find Seb.
Okay,
I actually don't know if it's enough to kill him. It might not be. It
Seb?
probably is.
I think it kills him.
Yeah.
I mean, how much armor does he have? Like, if he's at 7 armor, I think he dies.
Scanning.
Even with Aeon, right? It just blows him up fully from 0. We'll see.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Just think about it like ABBA, but I'm not sure if it is the same.
Yeah, I can't
Jump in, finding one, dagger out. I mean, they still have the AC that they have to work through. It's really tough not getting the deadly focus. Focus instead coming from OG onto these buildings. Crystallis looking for his moment. You can also try and go on to the creeps and then get a crit there for the cleave. It's not great, but it's something. Venge still dead for a bit as Yuragi on there. Slept. Earth Splitter. Thinking about it. Not going. Okay. They're backing out. Giving so much respect by OG to this team secret lineup.
All right, I think it's different. I think you're guaranteed to survive. So, never mind. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know you mean with the Abba thing. I thought it worked the same way too. But I'm pretty sure, according to what I'm reading, that it doesn't.
Puppey not quite able to get there to break the blink. And Sam dropping voice lines. Even at this late stage, the 29,000 gold lead. All right, do we need a second rapier? What do you think?
I'd say it's in the cards. No. I think the control is better. I would rather see the Abyssal.
Okay.
Just ditch the treads, get Abyssal maybe.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Or, infuse the eggs, obviously, but that's a little bit more expensive.
And a Lincoln Sphere done for Brew. I mean, he's been keeping up his farm somewhat at the very least. I mean, Kitrak is still a monster. But he is at least going to likely get the split off now into the Doom. Doesn't have anything easy to break the Lincolns with as of yet.
Radiant are scanning.
It just feels so hard for them to take these fights.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Like they need the magic. ET shard would be huge. That would be a big one that could just kind of cheese them a fight, honestly.
Right.
Because if they just happen to get that good stomp and they get the AoE aura, and like he can even hit like numerous heroes, that would be insane.
Yeah.
It's only 35 seconds left on this Aegis, so there is a chance now for Secret to get back out on the map. They can go for their little hunt. I mean, they have nothing to lose, right? Like, this game's really hard. You're actually able to leave your base, which is crazy. So if they can get good wards down right now, like this one that Puppey's got up on the pillar next to him is amazing. Those are just the tiny little advantages you need to make these wild comebacks work.
Waiting,
now,
hoping.
Do you think we will hit 1 hour? Do you think this goes another 15 minutes? Or do you think they can close it on OG with one more Aegis just after this?
I think they should be able to close it out. I mean, it feels likely you just send out illusions one after another. I can't imagine. I mean, the only way that it really ends up working is if like Secret can find some pickoffs, which granted, there are some interesting things that they've got going, right? Puppey has that ninja gear ready to go so he can play together with Crystallis, and then they've got some lockdown to pair together with this.
That is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, like he's blurred and you're just constantly smoking.
Yeah.
That is a neat way to do it. And you also have Yamich with the sneaky Mindbreaker. Sometimes that catches people off guard when the supports just suddenly silence you with a punch.
Right.
So, almost tanking this gank. He's under a ward that might save him if the smoke pops at the right moment. Oh my
Instead, they go for Biziem. That's the bigger catch and an easy kill.
Wow. Crystallis, he just guarantees it with the BKB. He was not messing around.
Yeah. He knew
like he
exactly
had a Minotaur
what
horn there or something. Just willing to pop it that easy. Rest in peace.
No more Minotaur horn. Which is probably for the best.
I think so.
Okay. I mean, every journey that's 100 miles starts with one footstep, Trent.
That's right.
Let's pin that on my refrigerator.
Inspirational quote of the day.
Yeah. Well, he might not end up getting there, though. We'll have to see. I mean,
Crystallis, how come when I struggled I only saw one set of footsteps?
Oh.
Then that I carried you, team.
That's right.
that's what he's here for.
Let's go, Crystallis.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Haste.
Can he do it? Puppey. Spotting. Jumping. Throwing body into all of them. But won't be able to do anything with it. And another Lincoln Sphere gathered
Radiant's
for the
middle
Quap.
tower is under attack.
So now two of them on the team. Can't stack them together anymore.
No, just refreshes now, right?
Yep. Although I guess you could stack one on top of, like, she could put that onto FBZ if she wanted. I think that's how that works.
Yeah. You can still do that.
Bottom. Crystallis! Oh! They were on him! But he had to take the purge so that way he can break the Lincolns. And Seb maybe didn't realize right where he was. Oh my god, that would have been game. Like, legitimately, you find Crystallis right there, it's over.
Yeah, that puts him in a pretty tough spot, no doubt. We got 25 seconds till Roche can possibly spawn, which it's almost guaranteed to be dire side then. This Aegis.
Yeah.
Unless it's very late. And we have another Ags TB game. Hard one to fight around. And oh, here we go. This is it. This is the shard. Oh, they got it.
That's
Yamich is in.
Okay.
Before the Roche fight, 14 seconds. 43 seconds. Ah, not even close.
Interesting. Doesn't have the boots of bearing. But this is one of those that will be a pretty interesting one to watch. The lane shove is going to come back to haunt Secret for sure. Because I think OG can kind of just like hold their ground. And then eventually, if you're Secret, you have to back out. That's the part that's tough about this defense. They don't have somebody like that TB to push out the waves.
Yeah, that makes it really hard to defend Roche, obviously, as well.
Okay, underneath the ward, Kitrak spots him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Armel jumps in, finds him, breaks the Lincolns, gets caught. Do they have more? Has a refresher ready to go on Doom, but that's just Doom down. It was BKB used by the Queen of Pain, so she survives that first salvo, and they're ready to go again.
Yeah,
Bottom
not
lane
the hero
still
you're
pushing.
hoping for. Everyone has buyback, by the way, in this entire game, except for Yamich, who's 25 gold away. He just got it. He has buyback. And then Seb is missing it for like 140. So he'll probably have it in the next fight. Means we could have... Seb, really? Bro, you don't have eggs.
Oh.
I can't believe he just figured Roche. That is so funny. He's like, we need this bad.
The ET stomp to slow it down. They're buying time. Are they going to be able to get there? FBZ wants to blink in, but they break it. No blink available for him.
What are they going to do? Crystallis, level 24 and a half. Does he want to fight this before 25?
It's scary. It looks like they're going to let this one go for now. I mean, Puppey's still looking. They don't find the real Terrorblade. And yeah, they're just going to have to let this one go.
And the worst part is he's moving across the map as a unit. So like trying to get all this XP on the PA is not really going to happen. Everyone's
They do have a
leeching a little
wisdom.
bit away. Please back off, everyone. I want
The
hit
wisdom
25.
rune's there, so he should be able to get at that.
That would be nice.
Although they're not going for it.
Math is hard.
Oh, man.
Oh, guys, come on.
It's so close to a bunch of levels for them, too. And they just got 25 on Doom. Doom applies break. They want to kill Crystallis.
Oh, Puppey went for it. He knew.
All right, Puppey gets it. That's still not it for PA, though. Blink back. Seb couldn't get the jump. Fear there. Glyph used. Now the jump. The Glyph split immediately onto him. Seb in trouble. Get him caught there for the moment, but he blinks it aggressively. Mana drains everybody. Sonic Wave dead. Do they have more? Doom onto Puppey of all heroes, and he has Ags. The stomp now connection, blowing them up. The lift there onto Terrorblade. Can they cake them all down? Buybacks are coming galore. They want to take these ones down. The catch there, Biziem starting to fall. Crystallis doing the damage. He's still alive, staying outside of the fight, throwing the daggers. Seb can't quite get him, but he gets the blink down to the low ground. They managed to escape. I can't believe he got out of that.
Oh, man. He sneaks his way back into the base. They chase after Puppey's illusion, so he will actually fall this time. All right, so buybacks used there. One on the Ench, one on the Lion, and one on the Pango. That's a big win for Seeger. That's a see you guys later. We're going back to farming for a while.
I mean, that's so much. And the other thing is triple stifling dagger. They are losing racks right now on Secret. They're so afraid to step up. But a refresher picked up for Terrorblade now. Still 2.5 minutes left on Aegis. Are they going to walk back in again? I don't know. I mean, again, you want to keep taking advantage of this, but Secret just got this huge injection of gold, and now they have a refresher on FBZ.
Man, he did so much work in that fight. Again, he jumps up with the split, feeling confident there with his Lincoln Sphere, so he's able to help focus down Seb and then toss up the TB, giving a lot of room to work for in that last fight from Crystallis, jumping into the middle and then to the back lines too. Lots of great control. The buyback from Seb wasn't able to get the kill either thanks to that, despite having a tier 1 mid that he TP'd to, I believe, which is insane at 50 minutes.
Oh, man. Finding PA with this blur, this Aghanims has been the perfect choice for Crystallis. I'm feeling like he is getting everything that he needs and a bit more. 3,000 just under is the crits that he's hitting.
Yeah, of course, did have the 25 in that fight, as well as Armel has the blink cooldown there too. And now we're closing on 25 for the Brewmaster.
Yeah. I mean, Doom applies break is great if you can find that PA. It just gives you a way to end her, but do they actually find her in these fights? And DM is still incredibly farmed. He's going to have the Ags coming out. So the whole thing's synced together.
How much impact do you think the fear will have? Okay, it's 1.5 seconds that it lasts when you fear them when it's ignited. Ooh. That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah?
I don't know. That can mess up some of those supports.
It's
such a big AoE.
Absolutely. Well, and the nullifier from Seb's, or rather not the nullifier, the Aeon Disc from Seb being dispelled by the Brew 2 could make all the difference in the world. But buyback status, the big thing to watch for. Radiant have it on everybody except for Puppey and and our Brewmaster here, FBZ. Meanwhile, for OG, they don't have buyback on almost anybody. Only the Terrorblade.
I mean, I can see it when you have a tier 1 and tier 2 in 2 of your lanes.
Right?
They have a lot of glyphs. 2 glyphs to work with just from the tier 2 and the tier 3.
One more Rax remaining here, and they keep sending in Terrorblade illusions to try and whittle it down. The melee Rax still standing, walking forward. Swap out. Puppey gets him dead. Kitrak gone in a moment. That's all it takes.
So 1 hour. We are chilling. I think they're seeing what's happening. It's 4 minutes until Biziem has buyback, and I don't think they're gonna do a whole lot until then. Oh, but Seb, the new talent, the Earth Spike Cone. Have you tried this out? It is insane.
Yeah. It is weird, definitely.
It feels more like 40 degrees because of how wide the Earth Spike hits on both sides. I feel like the 30 degrees is like the line at which the Earth Spike is fired, not the actual AoE. Because when you demo it, it's kind of nuts how far you can hit it left and right.
All right, geometry. Wait, Yuragi? DD? Found, jump, tries to blow him up. Down to half HP. Terror Wave, looking for more. Crystallis not going, though. Not willing to go. That was a lot used. DM even used Doom. And Puppey gets out. The fact that they got out with everything is crazy there.
Okay, close one.
DM still has refresher, so not really that much lost. God, I don't know what is going to happen when these 60-minute items come around.
When your DDTB has to run.
Yeah.
Not a great sign, I gotta say.
It's really scary. And where does he go from here in terms of items? It feels like kind of all of them Yuragi needs. Dude, Puppey. The fact that Puppey got a ninja gear has given them so much life in this game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's someone who really knows how to abuse it. He's already very good at using his creeps and stuff in the past for vision, but having his actual hero there planting wards has been pretty pivotal here. He's going to find the real Yuragi.
Yeah, and they're going to kill him here.
And he's going immediately back in.
But swap, DM, Hex, caught. Where's the jump? Where's the Crystallis? Seb waiting at the moment. Notice they completely whiffed the Sonic Wave. These fights have not gone the way that they wanted. Puppey's gonna die with his illusion. Everybody else needs to run out. You gotta get out of here. OG retake a pretty good fight for themselves.
Yeah, that was all Kitrak. That Orchid really onto the Venge Illusion was huge because he was ready to just double up onto the Doom, control him right through, make sure he doesn't get off the BKB. Big plays.
And they have to come back to defend these buildings. They're there and got it. Okay. I mean, you see there, if the fight doesn't go the way that Secret want it to go, OG can definitely still just dole out the damage really quickly.
All right. Instant Roche. What do we got?
How long will it be? Is it coming quick or is it going to take a while? 41 seconds.
All right. Pretty short. Bit of a quick one.
And
we'll
already
see if
moving
OG
down.
prep the vision as well. See if they send out a summon or something. But BZM, remember, still a minute and 17 till he has buyback. He is on a timer issue as well as a gold issue. He's nowhere close to buyback right now, BZM. Going high ground is very dangerous when you can be blown up in a single second.
Passing over the Lincolns to Armel too makes these initiations a little bit harder, but they do have the Doom Agonyms. He just might die.
The ninja gear again through the illusions. Oh, checks it.
Looking Armel. Jump is there. They find him. Doom on himself. The cone. He got the BKB off though. Walking away from this. They don't have what they need. He took the break, not the mute. Namin got the BKB off. Puppey is going to die. Comes back as an illusion, but is going to drop
waiting
very rapidly. Armel looking, hunting, chasing, thinking about the jump, not going yet. The bounce away, but FBZ in onto both of them. doing what damage he can. Yamich chases in, finds the connection. They take down everybody. 4 dead in a moment. That is Rapier PA gameplay.
He's just sitting on the high ground, chucking out daggers. He's not even hard committing. Like, him and the ET, just doing so much work. He threw 4 rounds of daggers that are just slapping onto everybody with this aura, helping out from yamich. The positioning in that fight, OG just got stuck on a bog. They couldn't move at all.
God. Dude, the comeback, it's real. It's
I gotta see this
happening.
replay. Because,
man.
first off, what you said too as well, the fact he gets off his BKB after is crazy. Like, I understand wanting the break, but the fact that that's just so weird. That he can just still get that off to help survive the swap out. And then you can see Crystallis is just chilling by the tormentor daggers, holding up on the high ground, and chucking a few more rounds of just daggers.
Yeah.
Like, you got to wait and play this for so long. He's still, I can't believe he wasn't in then. That's the part that blew my mind.
And finally goes in afterwards, gets the Abyssal, and just explodes Yuragi.
Like, that's the only time he commits.
They needed.
Yeah, the whole fight.
He didn't have to. I mean, that's the power of this. And they eventually just wait till everybody gets whittled down and killed. You can't stand with PA Rapier hitting you.
That's so insanely well played. Like, I can't believe he didn't jump in when the 3 of them were there so low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's still just like, nah, we're good. Everyone's chill. Everyone's so fine.
Waves being shoved out up towards high ground, and no buybacks used, obviously. Would love to be able to keep those. It's a scary situation now. The gold lead is down to 3K. And more
this
importantly,
game has been handed back.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Everything that they would have wanted. ET now has the refresher shard from that Aegis that they claimed. So Aegis on PA, they're in charge of this one. Secret 60-minute items coming up next.
Now, let me do some quick math for you here, Lyrical. All right. So we got max HPS damage 50%. What's 50% times 2?
It's a lot.
That's 100%. So we're just going to have yamich solo the entire enemy team with this refresher shard.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, that's the plan here. And, you know, Armel, he was feeling a little small this game, so he decided to get a bit giant. It's not an FBC. We have 2 giant rings.
Oh, my
Hand
God.
off. Oh, we got Stygia and Desolator.
Oh, my God. All right. It's happening.
Take
you can't
cover.
battle them no more.
Dude, the daggers are going to be insane.
They're going to do so much. Oh, Arcanist armor is interesting, though. Okay, interesting. 40% damage reflection. She might just kill herself. I don't know what the rules are with that in terms of how it reflects it. Is it like blade mail?
I mean, did you see what was happening from the Tormentor? Because, like, Crystallis also took a lot of damage from Tormentor in that fight.
Yeah.
Because the daggers kept hitting it, I think. I think from, like, the fan of knives, and maybe even some of the stiflings.
Dude, they have gained so much, but they could still lose it all in just a second, depending upon how these fight works. Kitrak's going to be the first one they find. Explode 1. Can they find more? Doom, jump in. Wants to be onto both of them. The fear. They see Crystallis. No, he's walking away. They're not focusing him. That Aegis still in hand. It's too scary. They take down 1. Terrorblade buys back. Can they get any more? Trying to turn, doing what damage they can. DM, very large and in charge, but eventually, he too is going to go down. But the turn, they take him down. That's 1 life. Do they have more? Cone, AoE, stealing it. Ultra kill, Crystallis, rampage. Oh, Crystallis, have mercy. He killed them all off. Down so much and just winning the game. And the mass tip on the Seb. Get your ass back to retirement.
What is the message they're trying to send here?
Oh, man. The swing. 20,000 damage done in that fight by PA.
He's going to out-damage most of the heroes in this game from that 1 fight. And so many moments where he looks weak, like they may be able to get him, potentially bring him down. Just didn't matter. Even the Arcanist armor can't save you. As a giant Brewmaster comes wailing into your base.
Taking it, getting straight on in for those tier 4 towers. Lion buys back, Pango buys back, but it is not going to be enough. As the buildings are hit, they run on in with the Pango. Want to do something at all, anything. Well, the control is there. Crystallis gets hit there for a moment. The Hex is out, but eyes on the prize. They jump on in, blow up Biziem. He's gone. GG is called. One last tip for what he's worth as we are going to game 2 with Secret up 1-0.